You guys have been begging for Tata to get a decent plant move. It just so happens now instead, it has the best one. Okay then, hopping into the first battle, they have got a Bad Blast unfortunately, and they have the Aerosol, which is kind of terrifying because Shadow Sprint, Slap Down, Chase Down, all moves I don't really like. Now that I think about it, do I have anything to get rid of entry hazards? Oh, actually, Wiki Wiki does. I'm pretty sure I gave Wiki Wiki Mudslide. Well, I'm not gonna stay in against you. I'm going to go for an easy swap out, man. Because most Wiki Wikis just have, like, support moves. We should be able to provoke it, and then we're all good. Hopefully. Oh, actually, now that I think about it, doesn't Eclipse absorb provoke? I'm pretty sure it does. Oh, I didn't really think about that one. I guess Enoyed, I mean, I could probably just poison it. I mean, damage. Why wouldn't I want damage? Cycle Slap, that should be fine. We are very, very range tanky. I want to say that probably isn't specialization, although I have no way of knowing until it clicks like 5 times in a row, I guess. Actually, because I went into the Meditoad on my Seonite, it probably isn't. They probably have like Thunder Strike or like Electro Punch or something like that, I would imagine. Please don't go to Clips. Please don't go to Clips. Please don't go to Clips. No! No! I can't wait until Eclipse can't absorb support moves anymore. I can't wait! Okay, I'm tired of this. Don't have Scapegoat. Please don't have Scapegoat. Thank you. We should tank that. Very range tanky, easy. At least Little Eclipse is poisoned, okay? I'll gladly take it. Now, the bad part is, they're definitely going to use Gamma Pulse again, and I would love to go Teteb, but it probably outspeeds me now. If it's like Nimble Max Speed +1, it probably outspeeds Very Brawny Boots. So, great. I'll go Seonite on the swab. We are like the very range tanky Seonite, so we can try and get like a layer of barbs down, try and bait in the Wiki Wiki again, maybe. Okay then, well, they went for the withdraw. Is it into Wiki Wiki? It is into Wiki Wiki. Well, they're definitely going to go for the Mudslide. I don't think I actually brought Snagoop, which is pretty unfortunate. Ah, whatever. I'm just going to hit it, okay? If I can try and get rid of this thing, that would be amazing. Oh, it's a bequeath Wiki Wiki. Oh, wait. No, please, come on, man. Come on, we can talk about this, I swear. Well, I wish I clicked Slap Down first before just clicking Flaming Kick. That probably would have been better. Muck Blast? Okay, so maybe it doesn't have Mudslide? Either way, we're getting rid of this thing right now, okay? Absolutely not. I am not dealing with you clicking Bequeath. Absolutely not. Or maybe it wasn't a Bequeath Wiki Wiki. Maybe it was just like an offensive Wiki Wiki, and it just had like 4 moves or something, like Nature's Force, Life Drain, Muck Blast, Mudslide. I mean, it sounds kind of funny. Hey, I'm just gonna swap into my Sinogar here because it's a little bit too weak to really do anything now. And I mean, hey, we get to waste energy at the very least. I'll take it. Now, what do we click here now? Sure. I'll just click Fade Away. Oh, they're going to the Eclipse, aren't they? Is it the Eclipse? Actually, the Meditoad. I mean, this is fine. I get a free swap plan. So, can I go into Tatab here, or is Meditoad going to tank a hit? I think it's going to tank a hit. Tatab can do a lot of damage, but Meditoad is really, like, fat. Okay, this is great. Okay. Actually, after the poison, maybe we do. I want a little bit more damage, you know, Lo. I'll get another layer of barbs because we have to take out that Barb Blast if they have got it. So if I can get like 3 layer of barbs just to do as much damage as possible to that Barb Blast, I might be able to 2-shot it. Anyway, we know that now isn't Spectoad, or it could be Spectoad, like 2 moves maybe, rather than just 1, but I'm going to go for a 3rd layer of barbs, and also just lets me hit the Urosol as much damage as possible as well. So it looks like Tatab's going to be pretty good here just to come in now and basically just win us the game. I think. Is there anything that wants to swap into a Timber Fresh? I don't think they really have anything for that. Okay then, and it's time to go. So yeah, this one is the Boots Tatab that I'm running. I mean, I've already gone over it before in a couple of other videos, although I haven't like explained it. It's just very brawny with Boots. And for the moves, for our damaging moves, we have Jungle Jutsu and Timber Fresh for just damage-wise. Then we have Poison, so we can try and poison something. Yeah, we are going to be trapped into poison, but if we're predicting something that can swap into Tatab, like, I don't know, Ventation? Would Ventation even swap into us? Not really. A Meditoid, I guess, that's on, like, full health, sure. And then along that, we have Barter, so we can barter our boots away to something that might not want them, like the Wiki Wiki. Although, if the Wiki Wiki got the Rageful plushie off, and then I give it Barter, that could have been pretty scary. Anyway, I'm pretty sure I outspeed it. Yeah, I do, okay. It actually could have been a Boots Deladrix. That could have been a little bit risky. Actually, I guess Boots Deladrix runs very smart, so we outspeed it either way. So we got rid of that. What's coming out next? Surprise, I haven't seen the Barblast. I feel like I should have seen the Barblast already. Okay, well, there's the Urusol. I kind of just want to stay in, but there's no way I one-shot it. If it, like, hard swapped into me, sure, I can two-shot it, but I don't think I one-shot it. Now, the issue is Shadow Sprint isn't going to KO me, Slapdown will, and Chase Down probably will. So, do I just stay in and hit it? But if I hit it and I recall myself, Shadow Sprint and recall might be enough to KO me. Might be enough. Let's just find out. Do we one-shot the Urusol? Well, they didn't click Shadow Sprints. Oh my gosh, we actually do KO it. Okay, well, never mind. I am pretty lucky. That was probably a good damage roll, I want to say. Although I guess Urusol's more range tanky than melee tanky, so I'll take it. I ain't gonna complain. Anyway, I guess I didn't bring Barblast, which is actually really good for me. Although, because we got Barbs up, I'm pretty sure we could have just two-shotted it. So, either way, I'll gladly take it. Although if Barblast swapped into me after I KO'd something, I would have probably had to swap out, and then they're just gone for heals. So, I mean, hey, first battle went pretty well. Okay, there's a couple of scary things, Revenine, Obsidian, but we're still gonna give Tatab a try. So, in the last battle, I used the Boots Tatab, which is pretty darn good. I guess for that one, you'd rather use it as a cleaner, like kind of mid-game, late-game, that also does an insane amount of damage, also easy Feral Blast. And then now we're using the Bulk Up one, which is more of like a general, you click Bulk Up, you just break a wall, easy peasy. Except from a couple, because Tatab's like pretty good, yeah, Brawl is really good, offensively, Plant not so much, so there's actually quite a lot of things in the metagame right now that is really terrifying. Also, was that a critical hit, or was that enough to KO it? I'm gonna click Feral Blast again, I don't care. Well, I'll get rid of the Obsidian. Okay, well, it's really only the Revenite, and it's not because it tanks a hit, it's because it outspeeds us. Potentially. If it's very smart, we outspeed it. But yeah, there's a lot of things in the metagame. Barblasts, resist both our stabs, can click Rejuvenate. Although we can beat that one, I think, if we have Barbs up. Also, Revenine. I mean, sure, oh, I can't click Douse. I'm an idiot. I'm Boots. Oops. Wait a minute. Okay, let's try Revenine then. All on that low, there's stuff like Have, which has now recently been brought to the metagame because it's pretty good in the specific meta. Immune to one of our stabs, resist the other one. Nevermare similar. Even Cosmere resist both our stabs. Revenine, immune to one, resist our other stab. Even Urusol, Shadow Sprint, Chase Down, Slap Down, all scary moves. So yeah, Brawler's like really good offensively, but the Plant Stab does kind of hold it back, because generally, like, Loomians, if they resist or immune to Brawler, generally they also kind of resist Plants. Revenant, I mean, I've already gone through a lot of them, okay, like, it's a little bit unfortunate. I'm gonna try and get one layer of Barbs, although I don't really see this running. But hopefully it works. I mean, hey, I'll take it. I'm actually gonna slap down the Revenine just to see if it's actually Boots. If it is Boots, we know it's, very smart. Actually gonna go for the Withdrawal. That's probably into Stratos, I would assume. Tyrex. Okay, well, we get rid of your health amulet immediately, which is actually amazing for us. Tyrex can hit Tatab fairly hard, but after a bulk up, we don't really care about it. So, I could just let Sionite go down here. It honestly is like, isn't a bad shout. If it's if it's Power Jaw Chomp, yeah, that sounds crazy, but some people have actually used in tournaments, and it looks really freaking good, honestly, against some things. I'm just gonna get another layer of Barbs up, you know? I mean, it's really only Revenant that we're scared about, and that's really it. I think that's really it, right? So, let's go into Tatab, and hope for the best, right? Right! Actually, maybe throwing it for Poison would be better, but I'm gonna go for a Bulk Up. Now that Obsidian's down, they don't really have a swap into Tatab, because, like, even Revenine doesn't really... Like, Revenine has a God tier typing, but its defense is aren't that amazing. Although his typing really makes up for that low. Killen, let's go for the Jungle Jutsu. Please don't go into Revenine, thank you. Okay, Killen. Tarox is down, there's no way this thing lives a hit right. A +1 Tap with Awakening, there's no shot that thing is living. Now they're definitely going to go into Revenine, right? Yes, so we can probably assume very nimble, so outspeeds us, or Boots outspeeds us. So Deladrix, I guess. And then we click Douse? Do I have anything that can swap into a Deladrix? Ghostly Howl. Oh, that actually one-shots it. Oh, Vengeance, I'm an idiot. Why did I think I could live that? Why am I such an idiot? Wait a minute. Am I dead now? I might be dead now. Let's go for a Muck Blast, because I expect they're going to swap out most likely into Sedimars, and hey, easy poison, am I right? Give me the poison, come on. I know you want a game. Poison, come on. Hey, there we are. So we could actually Trip Root here and do some pretty good damage. Although we don't need damage against Sedimars, we need damage against the Revenine. We're actually going to go for the hard swap again into Salchi. Pretty annoying. Tap I think can actually one-shot this thing low, because Salchi does not run boots. If I see a boot Salchi, I have no idea what I'm going to do. Probably never play the game again. Why would you use a Salchi without using wands? And also, we still don't know if Revenine is running boots or not, so we've got to be very careful about that still. I think we just roll for Timberthrash to do damage. Salchi doesn't want to really stand against it, so it dies, although they just bring out Revenine now, and then we kinda die. So, yeah, Revenine is... I've also opened Revenines today, man. If I can just get rid of Revenine, that'll be amazing for me. Okay, it looks like they only have 2 Loomians. It is Revenine and... Sedimars, we just saw it. So if I can waste Revenine's energy, we might be good. Final Ruse. So it's not Boots, still could be, Also, they just wasted their Vengeance. They just wasted their Vengeance. Final Ruse. It fails. You threw! You just threw! What are you doing? I'll take it. I will gladly take it. What was the hit? I have no idea, but I'll take it. And I'm actually pretty sure Sedimars gets a one-shot here by Meditoads. If it doesn't one-shot us. Rejuvenate? Okay, never mind. Whatever, Len, man, whatever. I mean, I feel like Tap didn't really do much, but I feel like this battle kind of went by pretty darn fast. They kind of went by pretty fast. Okay, Len, well, let's just hard swap into Tap, I guess, because we just click Timberthrash and it dies. We don't even really need to click Bulk up here. Earthquake, don't care. Sedimar is only scary if it has Blaze Chomp, and that's really it. Like, I've seen a lot of Sedimars today, although a lot of them are running Thunder Chomp instead of Blaze Chomp, so I think that's most for Stratosaur. So, actually, I guess kind of works in Tassa's favor, just free setup on Sedimars, but we'll take it. And I think that's all of them. Yeah, I think that's every one of their Loomians down now. I'm actually very surprised the Obsidian on the Revenine honestly wasn't that big of an issue. Obsidian died in 2 turns, Revenine just started spamming Final Ruse. I'll take it. Okay, then, getting into the sets then, starting off with the Boots one, we are running 200 speed TPs with the specialty boost item just to be as fast as physically possible, the 200 melee attack TPs with the very brawny personality and the awakening ability, lets us just hit as hard as possible, especially now with its new move Timberthrash. The 52 energy TPs at level 50 gives us 256 energy to use, which lets us go for 1 poison, and then 1 barter or jungle jutsu, and then 3 Timberthrashes. Oh, and then the 48 health TPs are just leftovers. For the ability, Tap's best one is actually just its normal awakening ability. It just gives Tap a really nice damage boost, so why wouldn't we want to use it? And then for the moves, we are running Timberthrash and Jungle Jutsu for our strongest stab moves, then we have Bartu to potentially give a Loomian our specialty boost item that generally wouldn't want to be trapped into just using one move over and over again. And then finally we have Poison to predict some Loomian swapping into us that can deal with our attacking moves, but wouldn't really want to be poisoned. Although some other options I guess would be Toxic Tail and Ill Will for damage-based moves, although I don't think they'd really be worth it in most situations, and then for support options, you have got Wonder Herb to clear your team of status ailments. Okay then, and now onto the bulk up tab. This one is mostly generally to be used as like a wall breaker, but we have 200 speed TPs with Nimble to let us be as fast as possible. Then we have 200 melee attack TPs with Brawny to let us hit as hard as possible with the Awakening ability and the choice of your own damage increasing item on top of that for as much damage output as possible. Although if you're going to go for the item, I would generally stick with either a plant essence or shell, or even a brawler essence and shell, although I'd probably recommend sticking with a plant-based one if you are going to pick one of these, because Timber Thrash is just your strongest move in general, and Jungle Jutsu has got immunities. The 52 energy TPs at level 50 gives us 256 energy to use, which lets us go for 1 bulk up or poison, 1 Jungle Jutsu, and then 3 Timber Thrashes. And then the 48 health TPs are just leftovers. And then finally onto the moves line, we're running Timber Thrash and Jungle Jutsu as our strongest stab moves for damage. Bulk up lets us try and break through walls that would generally otherwise wall us and shut us down. And then finally poison will let us transmit these walls before we get to setup. Although some other options for moves would be Toxic Tail for slightly more coverage. I don't think I would personally use this move, but if you absolutely need it, it is an option. Ill Will can be helpful, so we don't have to really worry about burns. If we get burnt, Ill Will bypasses it and also gets a damage increase. Although again, I probably want to use this, I just don't get burnt either. And then another option could just be Wonder Herb, so instead of poison, we can just use Wonder Herb and then just clear the team of any status elements they may have, and also on our own tab, so if we are burnt, we can just Wonder Herb it away.